I'm Steve, and this is The Sweet Ride. I'm in Silverlake, Los Angeles with my friends, and we're about to go on a bicycle ride where we're gonna have 2 delicious desserts. We're gonna trek up to Glendale to the Golden Road Brewery where we're gonna have a croissant bread pudding, and then we're gonna go to downtown LA where we're gonna have the world famous bacon donut at the Nickel Diner. Now we've mapped a route that's gonna take us around the city, we'll see some cool secrets, and we're also gonna burn off every last calorie that we consume. That's the Sweet Ride. Riding today, my friends Kate, we got Nat from the Echo Park Bike Posse, we got Mama B, beloved Mama B from the Bodacious Bike Babes, and we got Large Lau, who's gonna be leading the ride. So, let's go. Okay, we gotta get some kind of idea of how many calories we're gonna have to burn on this ride. So let's talk to Erika, our dessert expert, and she's gonna give us a look at what we're in for.
A regular croissant has about 120 calories. You're gonna add in some creme anglaise, a generous portion of whipped cream, and some salted caramel. That one you're looking at about 500 calories. For the maple bacon donut, a Krispy Kreme donut is about 220 calories. So plus the maple glaze and the bacon, I'd say that one's about 310 calories. So this ride is gonna be 810 calories.
We are here at the first sweet stop. This is the Golden Road Brewery in Glendale, and this is a croissant bread pudding with salted caramel and vanilla whipped cream. All right, so we're gonna check this out and tell you what we think. This is great. The caramel isn't super salty.
No, it's not. It's not overwhelming at all. It's perfect blend.
That's fucking delicious.
This is not what we're
It's actually great. I'm not even like a bread pudding guy.
The croissant, I think, adds like a totally different like softness to it.
You know what I could use is like a shot glass full of the caramel sauce, and just like
That might add a lot of calories.
This is a bread pudding I can get into because I think largely there's no raisins.
What are you talking about?
Raisins are gross.
No, man, raisins are awesome.
Dude, they were great when they were grapes, and then you lost me. Let's take a grape and like make it old. let's make it like this close to death, and then let's eat it. Do you need a bread pudding, Nat?
I do. Make it go away.
Golden Road Brewery is also real cycle friendly. There's like good cycle parking, and they've got their own jerseys.
Yeah, no one ever gives me weird looks when I wear my spandex here, so that's nice.
Did you bring the multicolor?
Absolutely.
Maybe the rest of the ride you should do multicolor, right?
Let's have more.
Bacon donut time.
Yeah, exactly, man. We can't back off. We can't.
Bacon donut time.
Bacon donut.
If we stop now, then the desserts have won. We have a whole other experience left. Come on. What about this guy? What about this guy? Yeah. Let's take a look at the map. We started our ride at the Sunset Triangle in Silverlake. We headed north up through Griffith Park, then we took a little detour to check out the trains in Traveltown. Then we crossed the 5 freeway to Glendale and the Golden Road Brewery and tried out their tasty croissant bread pudding. That packed on 500 calories. Now we're gonna head south along the river path to downtown LA. Come on in. Andrea, also known as Mama B, is the leader of a bike crew called the Bodacious Bike Babes. But what are Bodacious Bike Babes?
We really are just all about promoting cycling in LA, cycling for women, safety, a feeling of confidence. That's one thing, people sometimes ask me, like, bodacious, doesn't that mean like big boobs? I'm like, no, like bodacious is a mindset. Bodacious is about how you feel. So we're just like a really kind of an all-inclusive group. We love just getting more people out on the road. Like, that's the whole idea. Anyone can be bodacious. It's not about looks at all. It's a feeling.
But you got a brand new bike. What did you get?
I've got the All-City Space Horse. It has the fat tires, which make it really nice for LA street riding. There's a lot of potholes here. We're kind of famous for that. I also ride with this thing called a jammy pack, which blasts music super loud, and it's super fun, and everyone loves it on the rides. I've made a lot of friends just by having music on the ride. So
You've been known to dance on the bike.
I do dance on the bike. That's one of my favorite things. I would love to start a no hands dancing bicycle dance group. May I propose a suggestion?
Yeah, what's the suggestion?
There's a really sweet secret bike path that goes along the 110 freeway. It's kind of a spot you wouldn't know it unless someone showed you. You have to go up 3 sets of staircases. There's a lot of garbage, It's just like really exhilarating because you're riding along the cars that are on the freeway. And there's a tree that grows out of the freeway too. Oh my God! There's a landing at the top that we can go just hang out in, watching the city and the cars, and it's just like another hidden gem of our fabulous city.
I'm gonna hang back for a few minutes and talk with Nat, who not only knows how to wear a pair of pants, but he also works in the LA Mayor's Office of Transportation. LA has not been known as a real bike-friendly city for a long time. Now, do you see that changing?
Yeah, I think we're at a really interesting moment in LA's transportation development. The mayor is passionate about transportation. It's been a big, policy goal for him from the beginning to make LA more, easier to get around by public transportation, by bikes, by walking. But it wasn't really the top of his list, especially bikes. But then he was out biking on Venice Boulevard. A taxi cab cut him off. He fell and shattered his elbow. It was this really interesting moment. That was the real catalyst for him to wake up and say, I've got to be more active on the bicycle front. After that happened, he called a bike summit. He got all the activists to come together in one room. He really just wanted to listen to everybody's concerns and actually start doing something different. So the city passed the bike master plan that outlines 1,600 new miles of bikeways. And every year he set a goal, we have to do 40 miles of bikeways. One of the most amazing things that's happened in the last couple of years in terms of increased bike awareness, bike activism, is Ciclavia. Ciclavia is like an urban planner's just a dream. No cars on the road, everybody outside on their bikes or walking, enjoying the fresh air, really seeing the city through a different lens. And I can't tell you how I could feel the city changing on that very day. I looked around me and I saw all these people coming in, riding through neighborhoods they had never been to before. Really, again, it was like LA came alive that day. Like if you can do that here in Los Angeles, you can do that anywhere.
All right, why don't we catch up with everybody? We're gonna take a couple stops and we're gonna see some locations from Blade Runner, the classic sci-fi movie.
Love that movie.
You could easily miss it from the street, But the Bradbury Building, built in 1892, is one of LA's coolest architectural landmarks, and it's the main location of one of my favorite movies, the sci-fi classic Blade Runner. Blade Runner is great for its hyper well-realized vision of futuristic Los Angeles, and it's also got the vision of Sean Young, who was super hot before she went batshit. The Bradbury Building is an office building today, and you can walk right in off the street and have a look around. Interestingly, the building's designer took the job based on a message he received from the Ouija board. Across the street is the $1 Million Theater, and another nearby film location is the 2nd Street Tunnel, which has seen a lot of bicycle action, being the site of the Wolfpack Hustle's Midnight Drag Race.
It's a bunch of people coming out and they just like race the shit out of that one stretch. It's badass.
Door.
That's great.
Nice, he's here.
See you at night.
Yes.
All right, it's York. Everybody, York's here.
You got the camera. You know I'm a filmer and entertainer. I'm only gonna do this once.
What?
Check it out. That was for the men.
Nice. All right, Nickel Diner Bacon Donuts. Let's do this. Oh my God, it's huge.
Oh man. Whoa.
It's a solid donut.
That's amazing.
It's like really it's not cakey, but it's eggy.
Oh my god, it tastes like breakfast.
It does taste like breakfast. You're not crazy about donuts.
My thought is there's so many better things out there than donuts to eat, so I would choose those over a donut. Well, this is an exceptional donut. This is an exception, yes.
You're feeling this.
I'm feeling it. Yeah.
It's hard not to love it because bacon is just one of the world's most perfect foods.
Salty and sweet's a good combo.
I don't know where mine went.
So, Erika counted this as being 310 calories. So,
Gotta be more.
The calorie
Be
queen
married.
is gonna wonder. She's gonna get on her asses.
Oh yeah, it's delicious. Back here at the Sunset Triangle in Silverlake at Mornings Nights Coffee. Let's take a look at the map and see how we did on the ride. The sweet ride rode up to the Golden Road Brewery in Glendale and tried the delicious croissant bread pudding for 500 calories. Then we rode downtown where we had the world famous bacon donut at the Nickel Diner, adding another 310 to make a total of 810 calories to burn. We rode a 25-mile route around the city, which burned off 1,237 calories. We did it. So we still burnt 400 something calories? I could have had another donut. If you'd like to check out the route that we rode, or you want information about the stuff that we ate, things that we talked about, places we visited, check out the links on the site or on the YouTube page. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, follow, like, and share. And thanks a lot for riding with us today on Sweet Ride USA. Next time, we'll try some giant vegan brownies, a salted chocolate chip cookie, and talk to Don Roadblock Ward, founder of the Wolfpack Hustle, on the eve of the marathon crash race.
Holy fuck, how many people are here?